Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Mr. Gresham, how are you?
Thank you, Melissa. Fantastic. How are you doing?
I am good. I am excited to know that we are here today. And I'm just like, wow. It's been, sorry, y'all hear the background noise. I'm sorry. So I'm just excited that we're here today to really enjoy a topic that I think is needed, savings. So thank you so much for joining Women Emerge Network platform where we're live not only on my Facebook, but also in my Women Emerge Network group, as well as on our YouTube channel. So welcome, Mr. Steve Gresham, the CEO, the visionary of Savings Highway Global. We say SHG is truly the place to be. And I'm so honored that we can actually be on this journey together, collaborating and really sharing how, yes, we always hear people talk about saving. We also hear people talk about making so much money, but a lot of people are really not diving into how can we save on a daily basis? How can we save on things that we buy, we use each and every day? So I truly believe that you have a vision that not only is here in America, but is all over the world. So I'm going to decrease, but I'm going to introduce to you my friend, the CEO of this amazing company, Mr. Steve Gresham, who will be joining us and sharing his vision, telling us about his background, telling us about what's going on in SHG. So welcome, Mr. Gresham, to the live presentation. So how are you today, sir?
Oh, I'm doing really good. Just got back from a trip to Colombia, South America for 2 weeks. And so I'm recovering from my jet lag, but we had a great time. And we actually launched Colombia. We'll be putting a bunch of photos of our party, our business. We have business parties, right? And
Yes,
we had business and we had a party. And we're starting Spanish webinars on tomorrow night as well for the company. So we're launching South America, and recently we launched Vietnam, which was cool. But one of the things that I'm really excited about is helping ladies to get ahead. And there's a lot of great companies for ladies out there with opportunities. Many of us know they have great products, and those are fantastic. Like I've seen some amazing products that really, I know you're involved with some products that have really been life-changing for people. I mean, just absolutely life-changing, including changing your life. And these things are great. But what Savings Highway Global does is we actually help people save money on everything pretty much. And,
yes.
when somebody says, well, I'd love to do that thing, but I just don't have the money. It's not an excuse.
It's not.
It's not, because that money is there. The
Yeah,
people are throwing the money away.
Mm-hmm.
And it's more of a mindset thing. But so what we've done, Melissa, is, as you know, we have partnered with the best of the best savings companies on the planet.
Wow.
And in the United States, we have so many savings that people are literally saving $5,000 and $10,000 a year. I was recently in a hotel room. It's the only time I watch commercials is when I'm in a hotel room. It's always commercials, and it's always that silly show where everybody's hurting themselves. That video, I can't remember the name of it. They're always getting hurt on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
But those are, anyway, I was watching some movie, and I have a ton of commercials, and I literally counted there that 1 out of 5 commercials I saw, I'm talking like in a period of 2 hours, probably 6 times, I saw commercials for car insurance.
Wow.
So I'm thinking, what does that mean? Well, that means 2 things in my mind. Number 1, it's a huge industry.
Yes, it is. Absolutely.
And number 2, what were all of those commercials for different companies, by the way, were they all saying save money?
Save money. Mm-hmm.
But they're all retail prices.
Mm-hmm.
And so when somebody is a part of our, some people call it a discount buyers club. That's a very oversimplified name. Yeah. But when you're a member of Savings Highway Global, we have different departments that work for you. And we have 20 agents that have something just for car insurance. This is one thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just for car insurance, Melissa, at the touch of their fingers, they get to compare between 20 different companies, your exact situation. And the result is over 50% of our members, and some people say, Steve, I think it's 80%. I always like to say the low numbers, but over 50% of our members are saving between $500 and $2,000 a year on their car insurance alone, Melissa.
Wow. That's a big saving.
A membership that costs anybody, $199 or $100 or even $20, they get that benefit. And there's just freed up some money right there, right?
Right there. I mean, when I think about just you, all that you do, like it started somewhere for you. Like what, if you can give the world, tell them what is your background? How this vision, because I've been in the industry of people helping people for quite a while. I would say over 2+ decades, right? And I've never seen anything like this before, right? You are unique in your own way. And I always use this statement, you sit in a class all by yourself when it comes to this industry called people helping people's business. So tell us a little bit about who is Steve Gresham? Like, sure. Where did you come about and what was your upbringing? I know that you had a lovely mom, so tell us about your background and how this journey started for you, because you had to have a vision to create something like this. So tell us more.
Yeah, absolutely. I hope you didn't bite off more than you can chew there, Melissa. Well, first of all, I just want to say how important it is for me that women have a safe place that they can be where they know no one's trying to take advantage of them. Because I think that this has been one of the prevalent things that's happened. So, starting back from my history, I was adopted at the age of 4 months. And my biological mom, she's passed away. I met her about 3 times later on in my life. And first of all, I want to say thank you to her, because she was 16 when I was born.
Wow.
So she could have easily I could have easily been an abortion, right?
Mm-hmm.
She was also adopted too, which is very interesting. But I was adopted by a good Christian home, meaning that, I had church, Sunday morning, Sunday night, and Wednesday night every week until I was like 17.
That sounds like me.
And Bible study, and they were what you call Pentecostal holy rollers. Okay,
mm-hmm. I grew up there too. I know.
And but my mom was really, really sweet, and she really was a big influence in my life. And she always just, every night when she would put me to bed, she would come and read me a Bible story. I still have the book. It's a cool little book with pictures and David with a lamb and everything. And every night she would say, Stephen, you can do anything you want in life as long as you're ready to meet the Lord. And that's what she said. And I don't use religion as like a way to do business. I really don't like it. When people come on and say, I'm a Christian. Are you a Christian? I say, well, let my acts, show who I am. I love everybody. I don't care if you're atheist, Buddhist, agnostic. It doesn't matter to me. Everybody has a soul. They have a spirit. They have a mind. They have a body. They deserve a chance. If they desire a better life, I feel it's my obligation to try to give them a vehicle on the savings highway to do that, right? To create a better life. So first of all, thank you to Marilyn, who gave me up for adoption, because I'm even here. And then thank you to Martha for being so good with me, and my dad also taking care of me, of course. But I had a very special bond with my mom, and unfortunately she passed away when my first son was only 1 year old. So I have one picture of her holding him, but she loved that baby like you can't believe. And she loved me tremendously. And she always say, Stephen, you're so pretty, but you got to be pretty on the inside. The little things like that. And she would also say, she said, always tell the truth. And I said, why, Mom? She says, because the truth will set you free and your lies will find you out.
So true.
And she wasn't book smart, but she was very, very street smart and spiritually smart. And so as I got older, you know, I saw my father working. He was running like 6 or 7 grocery stores. They started the stores. There was 1 or 2, and he helped them develop more stores. But he was never really happy because he wasn't appreciated the way he wanted to be. And quite frankly, he worked his butt off, and we didn't get to spend much time together because of it. And yeah, he made a good living, and I never wanted for food. You know, we always paid our bills. I'm very fortunate because I know a lot of people are not in that boat. So I just want to give thanks for that. But as I got older, I was introduced to a book that we all know called Think and Grow Rich, and some, you know, network marketing opportunities that cost like $5,000 and things like that. And I did get involved. And the most important thing about it was getting the tape of Napoleon Hill and Think and Grow Rich and starting to expand my mind. And I had worked, you know, very hard as a child, $3.35 an hour at the grocery store. I had painted houses. I had waited tables for about a decade. I know what work is. I know what hard work is, and getting paid very little money for hard work is. Okay. Mopping floors and things like this. So I've always been kind of a creative person. I've been in martial arts since I was 15. I was playing my saxophone at age 15, and I still do. But I grew up a very sick child. When I was born, my feet were turned in like this. I was allergic to milk, breast milk, and formula. I tested like 89 out of 100 things on allergy tests. I constantly had asthma, struggled with my health, and so forth. As I was in gymnastics, and I really admired the gymnasts being able to flip and stuff. And I started doing that. And then somebody hurt me in the gymnastics class. And that was one of the best things that ever could have happened to me, because I had to stop gymnastics. But later I picked up martial arts. And even today, just now today, I did a Zoom for people around the world. Had a guy in Romania learning martial arts with me on Zoom today.
Wow.
And I've been able to teach thousands and thousands of people and women. I used to teach a women's kickboxing class at University of Georgia. We'd have 50 girls coming, and I had with weights and doing punches and kicks and knees and elbows and palm heels and how to get out of a grab, or if somebody's choking you, all this kind of stuff. And I've been able to work with a lot of ladies and help them develop their confidence, their self-esteem, and help them emotionally that way. But I got into marketing and about 30 years ago, and Napoleon Hill was my first exposure to thinking big. You know, just recently I'm listening to The Magic of Thinking Big. It's a wonderful.
Really, I'm actually, that's my personal development. Not only am I doing it for myself, I bought the book for 2 of my neighbors in my building. And I told them in November, we're actually going to be reading The Magic of Thinking Big.
Fantastic. And, you know, there's so much good stuff out there. I didn't even read that one until this year. Can you believe it? But really? Yeah, I mean, I've been reading, you know, other ones, and I like to listen on Audible. That's pretty good, you know?
Yeah.
Because I'm on the computer so much, and that's why I have these big, thick glasses and I can't see anymore. But that's a small price to pay for helping 1 million people to get out of debt.
Yes.
And so anyway, onto my journey was I got involved in different companies and a lot of product companies, and I like the products, but as a business, it never really seemed to grab me, you know, like, this is what you need to do with your life, Steve. And so I got married, I had 3 children, and then, you know, we ended up divorcing, and it wasn't my choice. And that was a few years back. But that was also the best thing that could ever happen to me.
Wow.
Although I was sad for about a year. Sad is putting it mildly. But when I came out of it, I listened to the Science of Getting Rich probably like 90 times straight, because it was every day for 3 months.
Wow.
And I was also listening to something on YouTube called Happy Bible Verses for Peace. I actually sent you that.
Yes, you did, and I shared it with so many people.
Oh, did you hear it?
Oh my gosh, yes.
What a
And I'm going to
blessing.
stop you right there, even with that right there. And that's what I love about you. You have a way that you don't hide things from people. If it works for you, worked for you, or is working for you, you have a heart to share with others. And just you alone, when you share that to me, that same day, a young lady was going through some anxiety issues and she was feeling a bit depressed. And immediately, it was like you knew somebody else needed it. And then when you sent it, she popped right in my head. And I sent it to her directly. And she said, Melissa, thank you. Because those verses silenced the voices in my head.
Yeah.
So, even that, you did not feel like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna share this with Melissa. You didn't know where it was gonna go.
Mm-mm.
So I thank you even for that as well.
Yeah, like that day, I shared that with 3 people and 2 people that you know, but that's the only people I shared it with that day. And it's just like when your intention is to make a better world, and when your intention is to follow the plan, like to help people, you
Yeah,
just have to follow the spirit. And so for
true.
some reason at that moment, I felt like sending that to you. I didn't know it was for your friend,
Yeah,
but if it blessed her, that's a wonderful thing, is being tapped in.
and
And
that's
everybody has this ability to be tapped in.
yeah.
So, after I went through my divorce, quite frankly, my company was in disarray. I was barely working. I was sad. I was angry. It took me a long time. But as I started listening to that, I was walk around my lake every day, and I had a couple of people that would pray with me. I would call them. One of them is our director of member relations, Elder Tim Jones, is my brother from another mother. This guy is amazing, and I call him my prayer warrior. And so, I just call him, and he has, they say if you have faith the size of a mustard seed, you can move a
Mhm.
mountain, and he has it, baby. I tell you what. And he says,
Yes, he
Steve,
does.
you are creating a $1 billion company here. And I didn't believe it at first, but now I do.
Mhm.
But he
Right.
was telling me, and
Yeah.
so anyway, through a lot of prayer, and that I highly recommend that, by the way, Melissa, that audio. I can't remember the exact title, but it's like Happy Bible Verses for Peace. And this lady, she's got like a Caribbean type of accent. It's
Yeah.
really, really good. I know you're an island girl too, but
Yeah, from
you don't have,
Jamaica. I'm
yeah,
trying to find that for you too, but it is truly a really amazing. I'm going to find it. I'm going to post it here so people can
oh,
have
good.
it. Yeah.
So then what happened was, after I filled myself with positive stuff for like 3 months, I was kind of ready to receive the next chapter in my life, right?
Yeah.
And I asked God in the shower, I said, what am I supposed to do in my life? And I
Mm,
didn't just ask it, Melissa. I said, thank you for showing me. And I received that.
mm.
So there's a difference between praying and asking for something, and just praying and believing it's actually happening already.
Yes.
And so it came to me. Maybe I was praying that for a week. And then it came to me in the shower, and I heard help 1 million families. I said, what?
Wow.
Help 1 million families? What?
Hmm.
I kept praying on that. And then about another week, it came to me in the shower again to help 1 million families become debt free. And
Wow.
once that happened to me, maybe 5 years ago, I was like, I felt like overwhelmed, like, Noah build the ark kind of thing, right? Because you think about like just an
Yeah.
average dude with a failing company that had been around is good, but failing marriage, failing company, it was bad. I
Yeah.
had tequila for breakfast.
Wow.
It was bad, Melissa, right? And I don't
Yes.
care. People know this. It's good.
Mhm.
Like, just be honest. The truth will set you free and your lies will find you out, right?
True.
So, after almost losing my company, but then putting positive stuff and praying with people and surrounding myself with positive people, and people saying, Steve, you are such an amazing person.
Hmm.
You were being held back before. Now you have freedom. My chiropractor, an amazing guy, I went to his office. He said, Steve, I know you feel like a big metal door is slammed in your face, but 10
Mm.
big, brighter doors are opening for you right now.
Yes.
And I hugged him and I cried at the chiropractor.
Oh,
So that tells you where I was at, right?
yeah.
But he was right. And I'll never forget that the rest of my life. He was
And when
right.
you think about just even where we are as an economy, like, a lot of us are at the place where it's hard, and they need to hear just those words. Don't give up. Many doors may be slamming in your face at this moment, but don't give up because that one door is waiting
Yep.
to open for you. And I love what you did. You allowed your day to be surrounded with words that will lift your spirit and not drown you, but drown out the negative and put into you the positive to have you say, you know what? It's going to be a brighter day tomorrow and tomorrow. So when you think about like everything that led you up to here, you think about you being adopted, you think about, God sending you such a beautiful home, a beautiful family. And then you think about all the things your mom poured into you and spoke over you. And over time, your life shifted. And now this big vision of this company, woman of SHG came into picture. Look at where the woman of today is, where we always want a savings, right? We always want a discount. What can SHG do for us as ladies who are like, even me, I'm a single mom, as you know, right?
Yes.
And every dollar count. I tell
Yes.
you, like we on my birthday, I went to the movies. That's what one of my things with my daughter. We love going to the movies, but I never go to the movies without opening up my savings portal,
Mm-hmm.
purchasing my ticket, purchasing my box of my bowl bucket of popcorn and our juice at a discount.
Wow.
We got 30% off our movie tickets. We paid $5 and I believe 95 cents for a bowl of popcorn and for the soda as well each.
Wow.
And that was not retail. That was a wholesale cost. So as a single mom, every penny count. So speak to us in this moment about how is SHG in this on this journey is helping this broadcast shareable. Okay, how can we make this more, yes, about everybody, but how
Yes.
can a woman say, I can get this discount?
Absolutely. Yeah. And I'd like to kind of finish the last 10% of that journey because I think it's important. So after I got that message and I started giving thanks every day that we can help 1 million families get out of debt, then the right people started being introduced to me, coming to me like crazy. People who had run companies like Bill Constane, who was the president of a company that did 500 million a year in sales. People who have built billion-dollar companies that are now with us, and now leaders around the world joining, right? So you can see how you can be so down. But then one of the things that happened was a woman. I wrote specifically what I wanted, 3 pages,
Wow.
who I was, what I wanted to do, what I was looking for. And this one woman in Colombia, South America, read this and she goes, "That's my husband." I talked to her and she goes, "Will you take your profile down, please?" I said, "Okay." And now we've been married almost 4 years.
Wow.
And from the day that I met her, I spent my last penny to go to Bogota to meet her. And when I got back, I had $0, negative $200 in my account.
Wow.
By the end of the next month, I had 20,000 in the account. By the end of the next month, I had 40,000. By the end of the next month, I had 60. By the end of the next, I had 80.
Whew. Wow.
Because the right energy. See, everybody, listen to me.
Come on.
If you have people in your life that are talking down to you,
Yeah, fresh enough.
you need to focus on the positivity, your inner spirit, what you can do to create a successful life for yourself, for your children, no matter who's good or bad to you. You are in control of this. You need to have your connection with the spirit and you need to give thanks every day. So one of the things that my wife, Luce, does is every morning, she starts out by saying, "Thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you for this. Thank you for that." By living this spirit of thanksgiving, right? When I say my my prayer to eat, I say, thank you, God, for everything. That's the good, the bad, and the ugly. Thank you for everything. And when you start to live that way, it opens the door. So now the door's open so I can get into your question.
Yes.
The door's open because the right partners came to me, the right people, the right companies came to us. And I look for how do I help? God told me. So I look, how do I help 1 million families get out of debt? So I said, well, one thing, everybody needs to save money.
Yes, they do.
They need to make money,
Mm-hmm.
and they need to manage their money wisely or invest their money wisely, right?
Yes.
So we started creating this system inside Savings Highway Global that when people join, no matter what level they join at, it depends on what benefits they want, Melissa, they can start saving hundreds or thousands of dollars. And then they share those savings with other people. So what are some of the types of savings? I mean, people can go on our Facebook group. And I mean, now we just added this new portal. We have dining, right? Dining, shopping, fun, entertainment, car insurance, health insurance. We have health insurance that's about 40% cheaper, but the same PPOs, lower deductibles. That's one of the biggest expenses, right? We have a guy who just posted that he owed, I think it was like $17,000 to his credit cards. And we have a system to help people increase their credit. And we have financial counselors, and the counselors helped him, and they removed $8,000 or nine. No, he only owes $6,000 now. So like $11,000 they removed.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So it's everything: car insurance, home insurance, dining, shopping. You want to get perfume? Don't pay retail. You can get it at wholesale inside Savings Highway in your membership, right? People buying new and used cars, Melissa, saving literally $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 on vehicles. People, now we just added a new credit repair system. It's a do-it-yourself that you connect a credit monitoring system, right? Those you usually get for like $30 a month or something like that.
Yes.
You connect it, and this is a $297 value we just put in for free for our members.
Wow.
In the back office. And what you can do is you connect your credit monitoring system, and it will actually give you the letters and spit them out personally for you to send to your creditors to raise your score 50, 100 points. When your score is raised, guess what happens?
Credit is king.
Financial world opens up to you.
It does.
You pay less for cars. You pay less for houses. Everything is better.
Yes.
So we're affecting ladies and men, I mean, in tremendous ways in the United States. And then we have a new travel portal all over the world, Melissa. Now, how many of y'all like to go on hotels and vacations? Yes?
Yes.
Yeah, I just saw a friend, he's posting on Facebook, he's in the Bahamas in some nice, or Mexico somewhere in some nice club. I text him, dude, you know you're paying retail, bro. You need to get in the club here, right? Because I know we would have saved the guy $1,000 on the trip. But people just don't know. So there's retail prices we call Expedia, Priceline, Booking.com, Hotels.com, all these things. There's so many scams out there like Trivago and Kayak. Come to Trivago and we're going to compare against all these travel engines and get you the very best price. Guess what they're doing, Melissa?
What?
They're comparing against all the companies that Expedia owns, and they're one of them.
Wow.
So it's just a marketing ploy. But we cannot show our prices to the general public because of a law called rate parity. If you're going to give 50% off of a hotel, you can't show the price and the date at the same time to the public. We can show the hotel and the price, or we can show the hotel and the date. But because Expedia, they show and Booking.com, they show the price and the hotel and the date to the general public, it means they have to keep their price very close to the hotel's website price. And if they don't, they're going to have problems.
Wow.
So this is something that people don't know. It's all about educating yourself. Rate parity says that because Savings Highway Global does not show the price and the date and the hotel to the public, we can charge wholesale prices inside our members area as long as you have to be in a protected login that's a membership.
So you're saying that just if you have the saving portal through SHG, Savings Highway Global, you have the opportunity to save up to 75% on travel. Is that correct, sir?
Absolutely. And as a matter of fact, I just went to this really awesome new place. It was what was the name of it? I can't remember the name right this second, but this new place in Atlanta. We had our convention, and on Thursday night, I went there. It was a brand new hotel. It's 5 stars, and it's a Kimpton. There was only one Kimpton in Atlanta, and this is a new Kimpton on Peachtree. And I did a video. It's on our Facebook, Savings Highway Global Facebook. And I did a video because I went there, and I went with the girl at the reception, and I said, what's your name? And she was so sweet, and she was on the video and laughing with me. And I said, what is the price for the rooms tonight? She said $389, or no, $349. And I paid $149 through our system.
What? Wow.
So you can get 25%, 50%, 75%. As a matter of fact, when I did my meeting in Colombia, South America, we went to a hotel in Bucaramanga. Try to say that 5 times fast.
No.
Bucaramanga. And it was called the Chicamocha Hotel.
Chicamocha Hotel.
I was at the Chicamocha Hotel in Bucaramanga. I said, you need to get a mochaccino and Chicamocha. And the Colombians laughed at that one. And that hotel, we had almost 40% off in that particular hotel where I did the event.
Wow.
It's Melissa, I get so excited about this. 850,000 hotels worldwide, millions of rooms, between 25 to 50 to 75% off.
Wow.
And that you get even at our gold membership for $20, Melissa. So somebody says, Steve, wait a minute. I could join here for even $20 and I can go save $100 a night on a hotel. Be my guest.
Yeah.
SHG is the place to be, baby.
SHG is the place to be. And that's the reason why, I have been sitting quietly for a bit because you know my situation. And I decided I'm coming out. But this time around, I'm coming out with a bang because I truly believe that Women Emerge Network exists for the woman, that say, listen, I want a business, but I don't know how. A woman that says, I have a business and I do know how. But in every area, a woman that doesn't have a business and a woman that does have a business, you're going to want to make money. But guess what? I don't want you to see you on the same road going forth, getting money, spending money, and not saving money. So what a great partnership to have with SHG to show you as a woman business owner that has a family, a husband, a child, a sister, a brother, a mom, how you can say, hey, I can put back some money in my family.
Yes.
One of the things that I love about their mission at SHG is Mr. Gresham, he is the CEO of this company. He says, my goal is to do what? Help 1 million families become debt-free. Yes. Women Emerge Network want to be a part of that process to be able to help our members be able to receive this type of discount program. So I truly appreciate you even having the mindset, not just for yourself, not just for your family, but for those people around the world. I believe, I called one woman, a great friend of mine, I call her the mother of humanity. So I'm about to give you a name. You are the father of humanity.
Oh my gosh.
You're about to save humanity with your savings portal. So tell us a little bit more about where is when you see us now. We're in 2022. We're almost to the end of the year. What is next for SHG? Where do you see us now moving into the level of not only here in the United States, you mentioned we're global. You just opened up Colombia. Yeah. Like, where else do you see us going and growing from here?
One of my favorite cartoons I watched with my kids was called Robots. And the rich billionaire robot, he said to the young aspiring entrepreneur, he said, not Steve, he said it to me though, but he said, I listened. I take it all personally. See a need, fill a need. See a need, fill a need.
Yes.
And if you look at whoever is massively successful, they are looking at what do people need and how can I help them? So that's how we guide our decisions in our company, right?
Yes.
And after this, I want you to talk about Women's Emerge Network and when and what your mission is, because it's so powerful, Melissa. And you're such a great leader and a great speaker. And you're even going to be doing some Zoom webinars, I understand, for the company, for Savings Highway Global. Wow, that's such a blessing to let women know they have a home here.
Yes.
And but you know where we're at right now is we have just worked very hard over the last 3 years putting together, I think, what is the best system in the history of home-based business. Because like right now, for example, in our titanium membership, in our platinum memberships, when people join, the first thing is they can go save thousands of dollars. The second thing is it's completely tax deductible. And one of the things that will be on our new site that we're about to launch, we call it version 2.0 website, is not only telling you you can save money on taxes, but showing you exactly how, right? So raise your hand, Melissa, if you have a cell phone. Raise your hand, Melissa, if you drive a car. Do you pay rent or mortgage? Do you buy clothes? Do you pay taxes?
Absolutely.
So, you know, here's the thing. As a member, we're going to show you how you can easily write off $300, $400, $500 a month on your taxes. 57 cents a mile. You say, well, all my mileage isn't for business. Well, make it for business. Have your little postcards that say 500 to 2,000 on your car insurance. Have your little cards and drive across town. You got to go visit your cousin, drive across town, but go make it for business. Put some cards out and make you some money while you're visiting your cousin. You see what I'm saying? When you need to travel somewhere to go to the beach, like I do a lot, and if I'm going to drive 800 miles there and back, or 1,000 miles, I might as well get a $500 tax deduction because I'm going to go for business.
Come on.
Am I going to play too? Of course. But if you're doing it as a business, if you're paying a rent or mortgage, a lot of people pay like $2,000 a month, $3,000 a month, right? So your titanium membership, $199, which is tax deductible, is covered by your tax savings.
Yes.
If you have a home office, like right now, you have a room in your house that you can say, this is my home office. Now you're getting to write off maybe 10, 15% of your rent or mortgage off your taxes. That's more than going to cover the price of your membership. So the first thing is we help ladies save money. The second thing is we pay out more than 100% the first month. So let's say you became a titanium partner. By the way, Melissa, I know you like those vacations. The end of the 12 months, you get a $2,000 vacation to Mexico on us. I know you're looking forward to that one, right?
Yes, I am.
We have all these amazing benefits. Like the price is here and the value is here. That's the most important thing for me. Value is king, right? So you have to have tons of value. So it's a tax deduction, right? And at the same time, did I lose you? Are we still going? Let me make sure. Okay.
We're still here.
Okay. I want to make sure. I didn't know if we got cut off. So at the same time, there's an opportunity. So if you save some money, like Melissa, I know you personally saved a lot of money with different things in Savings Highway, right? So you just tell, you just tell 2 people. That's it. When you tell 2 people, you just made $100 plus $100 plus a $50 bonus. We actually pay you more than we took in. We pay 100% on the $199, and then we pay bonuses on top.
Wow.
So just by helping 2 people save money, you make $250. And when you help them help 2 people, you make $430. Everybody can do that in their first month.
Wow. So you're saying
the business, you make $430.
Wait, so I want to make sure everybody's hearing the CEO of this company. He's not only helping, his goal as a company is to help 1 million people become debt free. not just only with their actual cars, their rental insurance, or their traveling and all these great stuff. And I mean, when I tell you they are like top of the notch, this is my titanium booklet, right?
Nice.
And I
Open it
got my
up.
card.
Nice.
And look at that, y'all. This
Yeah.
is legit. Like, you get a teledoc. I was supposed to use a
Mhm.
teledoc this weekend, and I was like, no, Melissa, just hang in there. But I'm going to use it tomorrow.
I'm
But
using it tonight, Melissa, because every time I go to Colombia, I come back and I get some medicine just for my stomach, just in case.
wow.
I'll call them tonight.
So when you call the teledoc,
Yeah.
tell us about, because again, with what I like about the company is, one, you're saving money, and Mr. Gresham just said you're going to make some money. So
Oh,
you're
yeah.
saving money,
Oh,
you
yeah.
making money, and you're helping people along the way. What?
Open
I
your book,
mean,
Melissa. Open your book real quick and show through the pages real quick.
oh my gosh, yeah, I got this like the other
This is
time.
titanium.
This is
So,
titanium, right?
yeah.
And
What
it's
is
just
it? What are the pages
beautiful. You
talking
see the
about?
vision,
Vision,
plan.
dental.
Can you see it? Okay.
Yeah. The teledoc is huge. There's global travel assistance. Okay. There's incredible deals. Roadside assistance. So 24 hours a day, you can drop your AAA. You get a tax hotline. You get a free tax preparation, right?
Wow.
You got a financial hotline to call. You've got discounts on dental, vision, legal
And the
plan.
legal plan.
Yeah, you can drop, if you have a legal plan, you can drop it. It's a $65 monthly value. It's included. Look, dental, financial wellness. There's so much great stuff. So the teledoc is one of my favorites because I've actually used this like 5 times in the last 4 months.
Seriously.
Yeah, because I call for my son, I call for myself. It works like this. You get a website in your back office that you're going to click on, and it kind of connects you because you're a member, right?
Okay.
And then you go to the teledoc, and you can either choose a call or a video call. And I'm actually going to do it tonight. And within 10, 20 minutes, there's a doctor at 2 a.m, if you want, on the phone with you, on the computer with you, looking at you. You can show them pictures. They look in your like whatever. And if it's something that they can prescribe for you,
Yeah.
they'll send you a prescription. You go down to Walmart, you use our prescription discounts, you save up to 85%. We just had a girl named Rachel. I think you met her at the convention. She just saved over $200 this month on prescriptions.
What?
With the prescription card. So we're saving women. Like, what do you do in your daily life, right? Like, you need medical stuff, you need roadside, or you're going to shop, or you're going to go out to eat. Like, you can save money at Domino's with us. I mean, it's any and everything you want to save money on. You want to buy a purse, you can save money.
Wow.
Like, whatever it is, right?
Wow.
So that's very exciting. And then, so what we do is we put this package, Melissa. So here you got your package of savings, right? Mm-hmm. Titanium is obviously the best. Free, talk to doctors. How much is it going to cost you to go visit a doctor? Time, energy, gas, money, potentially getting sick from other people. Don't do it. Get inside Savings Highway and talk to them for free, right? I saw an advertisement at the airport for telemedicine.
Wow.
This is another big one, right? Especially after COVID. So, I never like to take my kids to the pediatrician unless I absolutely have to. Right? Because then there's other kids with other illnesses. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Where do you go to get sick? The doctor's office. I'm sorry, doctors. Disclaimer. But then, Melissa, what we did is we created a structure, because I've been in network marketing for many years as well, different companies. I've really seen probably 50 different comp plans that I knew. I designed comp plans for people. And what I did is I said, what's the lowest common denominator? If you first save money, whether you came in at 20, 100, or 200, right? But if you save money, if we save you 500, $1,000, $2,000, can you tell those savings to 2 people?
Just 2. Yeah.
So when you tell them to 2 people, you just made a profit.
Wow.
With our company, because we pay. See, when one person joins, 10 people get paid. You get paid 50%. Then 20%, then 10. We pay 100% to the referral network. Plus we pay bonuses on top of that. Plus we pay for the merchant fee. Plus we pay the employees. Plus we pay for the business. Plus we pay the, all the things to run it, right? The benefit cost, all these benefits, they're not free.
No.
So we're putting out about 200% of the money on the first month for our people. Yeah. Why? Well, we're successful. We have it in the bank. We can. And the next month, even though we're putting out about 200% the first month, the next month, we're going to put out about 80%. And after running the company, we're paying 80%, we're keeping 10. So after a couple of months, a few months, as people stay with us as they do, that's when the company actually makes profit and we can actually, continue to expand. So, it's been wonderful to see that this model has worked, this model of giving so much. But Melissa, I'm just going to tell you right now, and all of you ladies who watch this, you'll see on our PowerPoints, by referring 2 people for our titanium package. We just talked about the $199 package, tax deductible, with free vacation at the end of the year, all the benefits. Melissa, 2 people, you got into profit. When you help those people bring their 2, they got into profit. Now you lock them in your business for life. And then you've made $430. They've each made $250. When that duplicates 10 levels, Melissa. So we're just talking helping 2, and they help 2 is 4. Those 4 help 2 is 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, 1,024. It's about 2,000 members. You're making $10 per member per month, no matter who puts them in your group, Melissa. You're at $20,000 a month residual income in your pocket month after month. And that is only phase 1.
Wow. Now, listen, because you know what I love about this? Even if you are doing your Mary Kay, your Avon, your whatever business, there's no compete.
No.
What I love about SHG, it completes it. Yep. Because it's a great completion with your business, because at the end of the day, you will have to drive that vehicle that you have to insure. You will have to get rental or mortgage or home insurance. You will have to go online and shop somewhere, Target, Walmart, wherever. You still have to go to the doctor to go get your pharmacy. You have to go travel. So it's not something that you can say, oh, it's going to compete with my Melaleuca. It's going to compete with whatever I'm doing. It's going to compete with my real estate as a real estate broker or agent. Understand. That's why I felt that Women Emerge Network, as we exist and create this network, I want everyone that is connected to us to know that as you continue grinding, as you continue going and growing your business, don't forget to save. Don't forget to put back something in your pocket while you're doing that. Help your clients, help your customers understand that they're going to put out money anyway. They will travel on Christmas, New Year's, Thanksgiving, birthdays, weddings for fun. Why use those other portals that's not giving them the value and the money back that they really need? SHG just told you that what Mr. Steve Gresham said, up to 75% of travel savings. I'm not here to sell anyone anything, but I want you to understand that it just makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, it doesn't make dollars. What makes sense makes dollars. And not only does it make dollars, it keeps dollars in your house. With all that's going on, with the raising of price for gas, raising of price for your home, for rentals, for everything that's going on, why are we not saving? Why are we now having the SHG around the world, SHG in your cities, in your states, in your country, learning how you can save money? And he just told you, Mr. Steve Gresham just said you can make up to $20,000. Are you saying a year, sir, or are you saying monthly?
Well, I'm saying monthly. And Melissa, that is only by helping 2 people.
Just
if you want to help, that's helping 2 and making sure they help 2, right? And remember, you're not selling them a product, you're helping them save money. So it's very easy. Stuff. Yeah, because, think about it. Like If you refer 2 people, one of them is going to save $1,000 on car insurance.
Mm-hmm.
So how easy is it for that person to go tell 2 people about their big savings? So, even at our gold level, that's $2,000 a month. At our platinum, it's $10,000. At our titanium, it's $20,000. But that's just if you only help 2 people.
Yeah.
But if you help 3 people and they help 3 and so on, it gets so big, I don't even want to tell you, because it'll actually pay up to 12 levels. It's a lot of money you can make in the system. But it's also other things we have, like lowering the bills for businesses and healthcare, where you can refer people to get savings on healthcare and get paid on that too, without being a licensed agent, which is amazing. Because it's not through the US government laws, it's through the Native American government laws. So there's all these ways to save money that rich people know,
Mm-hmm.
but we want the public to know. You made a couple of very big points. You mentioned real estate people. The reason that we have a do-it-yourself credit repair, the reason that it exists is because the lady who did that, I think you've met her as well.
Yeah.
She was a real estate person. And because she kept finding so many people that she was trying to get into a home, but their credit wasn't good enough, she had to fix their credit anyway. So she was doing that successfully for people and getting them in homes, just 90 days later, right? So she's like, it became such a demand that she started doing credit full time. So this is a big thing. So a lot of real estate people, by joining here and referring your clients, they could join for $20 and they can fix their credit. And now you can sell that home to them.
Wow.
And you mentioned not competing. We don't sell products from Savings Highway. We have portals where people can get discounts on products they buy, but we don't sell products, right? So we love all the networking companies. You're great. I mean, I talked to a guy today who just joined us today. He makes a full-time income from oil. It's an oil company, right? You probably know there's a couple of big companies out there that sell essential oils. He makes a full-time living from that. He joined us today as a titanium member because he says, I'm going to sell this, but I got to pay for car insurance.
Yeah.
I'm going to pay for home or renter's insurance. I'm going to travel. Why would you ever pay Expedia $100 if you can get the same hotel with us for $50?
I don't get it.
That's a bill. Well, the only reason is people don't know.
Yeah.
That's it.
But that's what the Bible tells us, right? People perish because of what, Steve?
Lack
The
of
lack
knowledge.
of knowledge.
Yeah.
And that is why I really wanted you on this platform. I don't believe in keeping you a secret. I mean, I feel like you're big enough to know that, like this. How can someone is asking a question. How
Sure.
can someone tie their profession together with SHG? So great question. How can someone tie their profession, maybe they're a real estate agent, maybe they're a life insurance agent, maybe they're a teacher, a firefighter, or police officer. How can they tie that together with SHG?
let's take a specific example. What is the profession that you're referring to? If you want to ask them.
Let me see. So if the person, let me just see if I can go into the chat. So
if you're on there, just type in what is the profession. We can try to give you.
What is the profession? Yeah. So let me
try to give you a specific example.
That.
So as you're doing that, so basically, when you join with Savings Highway Global, you create a username.
They're a real estate broker. I'm sorry, they're a real estate broker.
Real estate broker. Okay, so first of all, you can have a position for yourself. And you can refer your real estate business also. So then what happens is if you join, let's say somebody referred you to Savings Highway Global, always join with the person who referred you. You join, and then you can refer your business, and your business can join and refer you. Because you can have one position per tax ID or social security number. So then what happens in the plan, you can actually get paid double. It's pretty cool.
Isn't it?
I think I might know somebody who may be structured like that on this call.
We always win.
And so if you have a legitimate business, so with real estate, it's very easy. You're already doing transactions with these people. And it's kind of oh, by the way, one of the reasons that you might want to choose me as your real estate broker is because not only am I going to help you get into the house, I'm going to help you get the best deal and save you money on other things like your car insurance and your home insurance and things like that too. or your travel. Like it's just an extra add-on. I've got people right now that I talked to a guy, he's in Guatemala, and he is going to be adding, they have a call center, right, Melissa?
Yeah.
They're going to be adding, when they sell a product or a service to the person, they're then going to add on Savings Highway.
Wait, when they sell a what?
A product or a service, like
Okay.
he's got a call center in Guatemala, right?
Yeah.
And one of the things that they sell to people is helping them to get a credit card.
Oh, wow.
That's just like an example of one product. So once they get the credit card, they're going to say, okay, along with this, for only $20 a month, we're going to give you this travel program that's going to help you save money. And they're just going to sell it as a bundle.
So, okay, great. So I love that. That's a unique thing, because so many people, like this young lady, she said that it's a franchise. They belong to a franchise. So walk her through, even if she doesn't do it as the real estate agent, because if she doesn't bring her real estate business underneath, she can still actually bring herself underneath. And if she definitely go out, as we talked about, using your business card to tell people about what you do on the journey of giving out your business card. By the way, if I can show you how to save $500 to $2,000 a year on your car insurance, would you be interested? Do you think that's not a conversation can be opened?
Or even more direct, she's already the real estate agent. I'm also going to help you save money on your car insurance and your travel and your shopping. And just tell them, I'm also going to do this.
So that can be a conversation piece that can actually open up more things for her. So as he or she goes out to give out their business card or share the message, somebody may not want to buy a house or in the process or can afford to buy a house right now. But guess what? They can afford to save.
And also she can say, also, I can help you get a better credit score, so you're going to get a better rate when you are buying your house.
That too.
You know, if you help them raise their credit score 100 points through our system. And by the way, we have two levels. We have the do-it-yourself. It's a software. It's the same software that the professionals use. Some people may not have time or energy to do it themselves. They just want the professionals to do it. They can also hire them at a discounted rate through Savings Highway.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so there's two levels of that. But I think for real estate people especially, the credit help is going to be very important. But just, ask yourself this: who do I know who wants to pay less on everything? On their car insurance, on their home insurance, on their travel, on their hotels, on their vacations? Like if you go on a vacation and it was going to cost $2,000, would you rather get it for $1,000?
Yeah.
Like it's just that easy. So everybody you come in contact with as you're promoting your real estate, you can also promote your savings club.
That's right.
Great question.
I love that. And just we're going to wrap it up. I know that we've been here for such a long time, but when you think about the savings club, you think about Sam's Club, you think about BJ, you think about Costco. These are clubs that exist for people who say, you know what, I want to buy in what? Bulk. Yeah. I want to do what? I want to save.
Yeah. Wait, Melissa, I have to make a comment on that. In your savings portal, you can get half off your annual Sam's Club or your Costco membership.
Say it again.
You save 50% on your Sam's Club or your Costco membership with us as well.
I actually got my Sam's Club through here. Instead of paying, I think the original price was $49. I paid $19. So absolutely. There's another question. Someone has another question. It says, with hiring a professional, which is the credit person, would their credit be handled by a third party?
I'm not the credit professional, but I can tell you what my experience is. I couldn't hire them because I'm in Georgia, and in Georgia, it's the only state that you cannot hire a credit repairer. But I hired them as a consultant, and then I did it myself, right? But what you do is basically they're going to work with you on a very one-on-one level, personal level, to go through, get your credit monitoring set up, put it in the system, and work with you hand in hand, step by step, to get your credit raised. So they're using the software. They're sending the letters on your behalf. They're guiding you. They're giving you, like one of the things they told me to raise your credit. Here, you need to go apply for this card and this card. It's a guaranteed approval. It doesn't affect your credit. Little things like that people might not know, and to raise your credit score. So it is, yeah. And this, by the way, is only through Savings Highway Global. This do-it-yourself credit software, it doesn't exist. It's only with us.
I love it. I love it. Well, I mean, I want to ask you one more question before you go. Hold on one second. Let me just unping. I'm pinging everything. I want to not ping
Can you
this.
share with people?
Hold on one second. Okay.
Yeah. That's it, folks. I mean, what you do is you join, you use the benefits, you save money, you post it on social media, you tell people, DM me.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I just saved $800 on my car insurance, DM me. It's in our private club, DM me, right? Like, I just saved.
And what a better way to.
I just saved on my oil change. I just saved on my clothes at Kohl's, whatever. DM, if you want to know how to get the discount, DM me. It's pretty easy.
What a great way to start the holidays, right?
Oh, yeah.
To have us, to show people how they can save while they're spending, because we're now about to enter the spending season.
Our portal, so we have two big savings portals. One of them is called employee pricing discounts. So you're bringing it up already, Christmas, right?
Mm-hmm.
We have people saving on bikes, blenders, vacuums, computers. My son got a computer, a little laptop for school, just a $400 computer, but he paid $299.
Wow.
People are going to buy stuff and they're going to pay full price. Through our portal, they're going to get employee pricing discounts. That means it's as if they work for the company, but they don't. And they get the employee price. It's amazing.
It is. I mean, I just really feel that I want to say thank you. Thank you. Again, this is Steve Gresham. He is the CEO. I call him the GOAT, the greatest of all times. The CEO and the visionary of Savings Highway Global. We call it SHG, and we do say SHG is truly the place to be. And I truly believe that every person that is watching, and you're going to watch the replay, you're going to come back and see this, share it. Go to, and I'm going to give you a link to go to real quick. I'm going to let it scroll right on this banner. I want you to go to this link, it's makemore.today. Makemore.today. Nice. And you're going to see a lot of information, and you're going to go get access to go into what Savings Highway Global look like, and you get access. You can't go to Sam's or BJ's or Costco without your card. Look how beautiful this card is. When I got it in the mail, I was just like, wow, this looks so professional, right? And we have everything here. You get a nice little booklet to kind of give you some example of what you're actually getting with your saving portal. So I believe that we do not compete here at SHG. We will complete your business. As a business owner myself, I feel that I will be the meanest person not to share this, honestly, because no matter what, I'm going to go to somebody's store and I'm going to spend I'm going to spend my money on somebody else's product, or I'm going to get on somebody's plane, but I'm going to go through Expedia, which I normally do, and pay for it anyway. Right? I'm going to lay on somebody's beach, and I could have laid on that beach for at least 50% off, or something cheaper. So I want to say thank you. And I know that you have been doing some great things, and I want to show everybody what you have been up to in these last 2 weeks. Someone said great presentation. Thank you. So I'm going to see if I can pull this up for you guys. I'm going to share my screen
I
real
know what you're
quick.
going to do. You're going to show the preview of the new website that's coming out
Yes,
this
I
week.
am. I want him to see it because, this, when I tell you, that's why I say he's the greatest of all time. He is the GOAT because he stays up all night. Then he goes to sleep for about 3 hours. Then he wake up and he's at it again. And he was in Colombia with his beautiful wife, Luz, and her family and his family. And they were just enjoying life. But he had literally SHG on his mind, I believe 90% of the time. He worked all the way up until it was almost time. Even when he was in the airport, he was like, Melissa, I have a long trip to come back and I have a lot of work to kind of finish up because I got to get this site up and running. So thank you for your dedication, Steve.
Sure.
Thank you for your commitment to us.
Con gusto. We say con gusto, with pleasure. Con gusto.
So I'm going to see if I can share this site with everybody right now. Hold on 1 second and let me know when you can see the screen real quick.
Right.
Okay, so I'm going to click onto that. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Look how beautiful. And I'm going to see, can you hear this right now, Steve?
Hello and welcome. My name is Allie, and I want to share a very special company with you. We're helping people just like you save an average of $5,000 to $10,000 per year on the things you already buy, like online shopping, car insurance, computers, travel and vacations, fun and entertainment, dental, health benefits, and even taxes. We've been in business since 2006, and we have an A+ rating with the BBB. We've already helped families just like yours save thousands of dollars a year, with over 100 million in travel savings and over 100 million in insurance savings too. Our company has a powerful mission to help over 1 million families become debt-free. We have something for everyone, whether you're just looking to save money or if you're looking to make some extra money. And we've already paid millions to our affiliates. Don't miss this amazing opportunity to save money or make a great income from home too. Congratulations for taking your first step to learn more.
I feel so privileged to be part of this company with this incredible leadership.
Anyone who's listening to this, whether you're a parent or not a parent, this company, it has so much to offer.
I've been here since 2019, so something must be right. It's the best compensation plan, dollar for dollar.
I am so pumped up about this opportunity. When we talk about generosity and what this company is giving, it's more than anything I've ever seen in my whole life. This is life-changing.
I tell people, you might retire, your bills will never retire. Why not save the money and have a vacation at the same time?
On the first try with Savings Highway Global, $1,280 a year on my car insurance alone. Not to mention all the other savings that are there as well.
Every time I use the travel system, I save money, and I so appreciate getting paid every single Wednesday. Yes.
I love SHG. My son is in the Air Force. He's 18 years old, and he just saved about $130 a month on his car insurance. So I'm excited for him, and he gets to invest that money. SHG is the place to be.
You want to save money on a hotel or your car insurance, this is the place to be to get that done.
So I've been able to save really big on my car insurance, and also I've been able to save travel and the finest hotels for the past 3 months. And also I'm getting paid as I do it. So SHG is the place to be.
I've actually saved over $2,000 in the past 6 months, and I'm getting paid every Wednesday to do it.
I'm a stay-at-home mom to 3 kids under age 5, and I too have seen incredible success inside Savings Highway Global. I have been able to generate 4 to 5 figures a month every single month since I started, and I saved over $800 on my normal monthly bills.
With Savings Highway, I've not only been able to make over $65,000 in the last few months, I've also saved over $1,000 on my car insurance. So if you're on this page watching this video, somewhere around here is a button to get started. Do yourself a favor and get started today.
So we're making money while we're out, and we're getting our trip at a tax deduction.
SHG is the place to be.
Yeah. I love that.
Wow. Let me just pause this. What a beautiful site. I want to go down. Can you still see my screen, sir?
Yeah, it looks.
Look how beautiful. My God, you did an amazing job. I want that shirt. Look at this. Wow. This is amazing.
Yeah, this is going live this week, and we call our website version 2.0, new back office, new website. It's going to be really make it a lot easier for people to share the vision, the videos. We have a new video presentation Bill Constain has just done that'll be coming out this week as well. But there's never been a company that was so affordable, tax deductible, that saves people thousands of dollars. And literally, as you saw, one of the guys there, he said he'd made 65,000. I think he's made over 100,000 now. It's like you can really build an income with this, or you can just be a customer and just be a member and save money. It's totally up to you, And again, it doesn't compete. By the way, Melissa, I just want to mention that we have 500 spots available in our titanium, actually about 450 available in our titanium founders. And titanium founders are actually getting a very special bonus, which is we have a trained call center that when you introduce somebody, if you're a titanium, they're going to call your people. They're going to help them to log in, find their savings, use their savings, how to refer others, and give them incentives to upgrade for the titanium membership if they didn't come at titanium. And that means they do it for you for free, and you're the one who makes the money. So that's, I think like a $1,800 a year value for free. We have over 5,000 in bonuses for free, a $2,000 vacation, a 3-day, 2-night hotel stay, and the list goes on. $297 credit repair software. Everything is included in that titanium founders position right now. And plus, of course, by helping two people, you can make very quickly, you can make 500, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000. Of course, we always have to say there's no guarantee of income or savings. All results vary. But folks, if you can't people tell me this, leaders are coming in by the masses right now, big leaders and affiliate marketers, and also influencers are starting to come in.
Mm-hmm.
Influencers, that's a big key right there. So when you see this happening, you've got something that's going to be a household name pretty fast. Yeah. And right now is the time to take action. Melissa, you're a fantastic leader. Your mission to help women and minister to their spirits, their minds, and their wallets is fantastic. I support it. And I want to say we have a level playing field here at SHG. Women, you can be the top. Our number one person in the company, the number one recruiter, is a woman. And she's, okay, disclaimer again, but she's having $15,000 months and she's been in like less than a year, and it's consistent, right? So you can do this, folks.
Yeah.
It's life-changing. And Melissa, we brought this into existence with your name. We were talking about Melissa, and then she appeared. Literally. Yeah. We were talking about her for about 3 days, and then all of a sudden she appeared, and I gave her a call, and here we are ready to launch, the win with SHG.
And it's so crazy. I want to get back to even that. And that's why I tell people the power of your words. Yeah. I remember, and also, I want to say this statement, dripping on people, not forgetting people, because if you are aligned to a person's purpose, understand they're not going anywhere. I remember running really heavy with SHG, in last year, running heavy with SHG July of last year, and we were going. Was it July of last year or a year before last?
I think it was 2 years ago.
2 years ago, right?
Yeah,
and we were running so heavy. And then last year, I transitioned, end of last year, transitioned into another company and started in this year. And even
a product company that didn't, so it didn't compete because of the product. So that's the thing, is you can do a product company, you can do SHG at the same time. Anything. Doesn't matter. And your checks continue, right?
My checks, literally, we get paid weekly. Yeah. And this amazing CEO called Steve Gresham never forgot me. Like every week, because I built a team, I was getting paid every single Wednesday Remind you, prior to this other business, I was with SHG. I want people to get that. You know, I don't want people to think that this is new. I built a really big team with SHG before I went to this other transition company. And even while I was there doing my thing, Steve never forgot about Melissa. He was like, oh, Melissa, she's going to get back over here. And he just kept on saying, you know, hey, Mel, what you doing? What you up to? Just let you know what's going on. And he always dripped on me. Him, Jorik, and Jeb would just call me out of the blue. Jeb was like, hey, Mel, we miss you over here. Jorik was like, Melissa, what's going on, Mel? We want you back, you know, and Pastor Isaiah and the group, you know, and they just kept on dripping. And I remember.
We love you, girl. That's why.
And I remember something happened. And that same week, I was just been thinking about Steve. I said, gosh, I wish Steve. I just kept on saying, I wish Steve could have, right? And that one night, I decided to jump on SHG call, which I haven't been on for a long time.
Yeah.
And the minute I got on that call, Steve saw my name and literally called me. And I'm like, Steve, I am on your call. He's like, I know, I saw you. And we spent, I think we were on that call together, just having a conversation about over an hour. And I was like, oh my gosh. He was like, Melissa, we were just talking about you
for 3 days.
For 3 days.
Literally. I was actually using your back office as an example to teach a lesson for somebody. And I made a video and I was like, okay, I have to blank out her name, but this is Melissa's. I made a video using your back office and then you appeared. That's the thing, the power of intention, the power of words.
Yeah.
My wife says this, your words have power. Anytime I say something negative, she says, Stephen, your words have power. Tus palabras tienen poder, she said.
And that's amazing. So I'm so happy that I'm not only just back, but I'm back with a brand. I'm back with my company, Woman Emerge Network, is, you know, to bring us together, to bring the women from all walks of life on this platform to help each other grow, but to help each other save.
Yes.
Listen, why do we just want to make money and not save it? And then on top of it, this is another stream of income that's not disturbing your other streams of income. It's just adding to the pocket.
And money you save is, Melissa, money you save is not taxed.
There you go.
Think about it.
You know, I'm just excited for the journey that we're going on together. And we're going to hear more about this. We're going to hear some other ladies come on, some other guys. We're going to have Jeb on. We're going to have, I want to have Tim come on. I want to have, Bill come on. I want to have the guys come on, but I do enjoy battle, like so many phenomenal leaders, you know, that's out here. Even Christy, I want her to come on and speak as well. I just feel that, you know, we all owe it to to each and every person in the United States of America and around the world, letting them know you have an opportunity with SHG to make your name great by saving in your own home, while also while helping the mission of helping 1 million families become debt-free. So thank you, Steve Gresham, the CEO, the GOAT, the greatest of all times. That's really, I call him now the father of humanity. So Steve, any last words before we go out and just close it in for us?
The one thing that I got from my mom, we're talking about women here, right, is basically every chance she had, she told people, I love you. And on her tombstone, it only says that, I love you. And that's the gift she gave me. I love people. We have to protect ourselves, of course. There are people who want to hurt us.
Yeah.
And you got to cut those people out. Sometimes you got to, or at least diminish your contact. But when you can get with a group of people who actually do love you, and you can love them, and you can start sharing that love with others, this is what SHG is. And by the way, Savings Highway Global, SHG, Savings Highway Global, SHG, Stephen Henry Gresham.
I didn't know that.
I know, right?
Isn't that something?
That's my Trump moment. But one of the things that happened, I was talking with Bill Constane, our financial advisor. By the way, when you start making money, get with people, qualified financial advisors, so they can help you invest properly.
Yeah.
You know, and Bill Constane is our chief financial advisor. And we had basically started a project here. We called it My $20 Travel Business, right? And it was cool. It's a great philosophy, especially globally. But I said, Bill, what do we need to do to become a $1 billion company? Because he had worked with $1 billion companies, right? So he said, well, the first thing we need to do is get a name. So what do you mean? He said, because he said, well, you have Savings Highway. Why don't we make it Savings Highway Global?
Wow.
And I went, SHG, Stephen Henry Gresham. And that's also Shug, which means I'm sweet. Sugar.
Shug. Okay, Shug.
But I say, just in closing, y'all join us. Yes. We have a refund policy. You know, it's like, get in, see how much you can save, start sharing those savings with people, and you'll build a nest egg, and then invest wisely. Do it along with your other businesses. And, you know, the first time you go in the portal and you find something that you're going to save money on, you're hooked. Like, it's so cool. It's so cool. So just join us. And Melissa, thank you for your great leadership. With Women Emerge Network is a fantastic project, and we're very happy. And Melissa will be a guest speaker on our corporate calls as well.
Yes, yes. And I'm excited. I look at November as my January. So come November, my January, we're going to be hosting a lot of these lives, a lot of the some Zooms, and we're going to have these ladies come on the platform. Let's talk about travel. Let's talk about saving on your next trip somewhere, or let's talk about how much are you going to save on your car insurance. Let's talk about the doctor bill the doctor office that you're going to call through the teledoc, right? And not pay anything. You know, let's talk about how you can really put aside some money for your children and now reinvest that money so they can now use that as leverage as they get older. So we are going to have conversation. So again, if you're interested in learning more about just how to get going and growing with the process of SHG, go to makemore.today. That's makemore.today. And you're going to see the information there. You're going to see the button that says join now, and it's going to bring you right to that sign up button for you to go ahead and lock in so you can get your card. It goes in the mail within 7 to 10 business days. You will have your actual card in the mail, and you are now going to be an official member of SHG. So thank you. Until next time, take care, take charge, and be great.